In the previous whiteboard lecture, I have given introduction to structures. So in this video, I will give the demonstration for that structure. Whatever we have learned, we will see it practically. So for practicing, you can use a online compiler and you can practice there. If you want to practice it in any IDE, then you can download the IDEs that is explained in next section. So you can work in code blocks or dev C++, or even you can continue working online. So where to work online? So I will give you the website. You can type in online GDB, right? Online GDB. Yeah, this is a online compiler. On the right hand side, you can select a compiler. I will select C++ or C++ 14 and 17, any one of this you can select. So I will select C++ 17. See, if you want to write the code in C language style, you can do that in C++ also. So that is the reason I am starting a C++ program. So this is the sample code already given, hash include stdio.h. I will include IOStream also, IOStream, then using name space std. This is also there. Now I can write on the C style code as well as C++ style code. Now very first thing we will see is structure, defining a structure. Struct, I'll give the structure name as rectangle. There's a rectangle structure and it is having two members, length and breadth. This is the definition of a structure. This is definition. Definition doesn't consume memory unless and until you declare any variable of this type structure. This is what we are saying. This is how a structure should look like. It should have length and breadth. We are just defining it. We are giving its description, how it should look like. There are two members of this structure. So this is the definition of a structure. Now next comes declaration of a structure, declaring a variable of type structure. So I will declare a variable here, struct rectangle R1. This is a rectangle structure. A variable is created. Oh, there's a spelling mistake here. I will change it rectangle. So rectangle structure. This is a structure. See, unless and until you compile, you will not see the errors here, right? So anyway, this is the definition and this is the declaration of a variable. Now this variable is local to the main function. All right. Now I will show you the other method of declaring a variable. Can I declare this variable outside main function? Yes, I can declare a variable outside main function. I have copied it and pasted here. This will be available or accessible for all the function in your program. You can declare it here also. And even when you are declaring a variable, you don't have to write this. You can directly declare it along with definition. You can write R1 here also, right? This is also a variable declaration. Definition, along with that, some variable is also declared. And if you have more variables, you can declare all of them. You can say R1, R2, R3. You can declare as many variables as you have. So this will become a global variable which will be accessible to all the function. This is as good as writing separately struct rectangle and R1, R2, R3. So this is same. Even you declare them here or you write them separately in the next line. This is the declaration of variable. All right. Now let us remove it from here and put it inside main function. I'll just take one variable, that is R1. Now I want to initialize length and breadth of a rectangle. So you can initialize directly by using the square bracket. Length is 10 and breadth is 5. So length and breadth will have value 5, 10 and 5. So you can initialize it like this. The next thing we will see size of a structure. So already printf is there. I will use this one, remove hello world. I will use printf %d. Then here I will print size of, right? I can write on the structure name and even I can use a variable name of a structure, R1. Can you guess what could be the size of this structure? Length is integer type and breadth is also integer type. So integer takes 4 bytes, right? In the latest compilers, integer takes 4 bytes. So 4, 8 bytes. See, remember, once again I am telling you, in whiteboard sessions, I am assuming integer is taking 2 bytes. The reason is I have to draw only 2 bytes on whiteboard, right? If I draw 4 bytes, it will become lengthy on whiteboard. So come back to this. Length and breadth 4 bytes, total 8 bytes. Let us compile and run. So directly I will say run. If there are any errors, it will show here. Yeah, I am getting an error here, that is using namespace, isn't it? Yeah, there's a spelling mistake here. Using namespace. Now let us run once again. Here I got some warning, but also I got the message. So the output is 8 bytes. Like I said that it will take 8 bytes, so it is taking 8 bytes. But also I am getting some warning. It is saying that the size of operator will give you long unsigned integer here. But I have used %d, so it's a warning. Anyway, to remove that, I can give a proper formatting character. So that is LU. Now I will not get any warning. I'll just get the output. That is long unsigned, right? 8 is the answer. So this is the size of a structure. Now one interesting thing I will show you. I will take a character also as its member. So I will just give x, char x. Now total, how many bytes of this? 2 bytes for length, 2 bytes for breadth, 1 byte for character, right? So total it should take 9 bytes. 4 bytes plus 4, 8 bytes plus 1, 9 bytes. Let us run and see what happens. Oh, it is not taking 9. It is taking 12 bytes. Why so? See, the reason is it is easy for our machine to read 4 bytes at a time. So for length it is taking 4 bytes and then reading 4 bytes for breadth. For character also it is allocating 4 bytes, but it will be using only 1 byte out of it. So at a time it will pick up 4 bytes, but use only 1 byte. Alright. See, for example, if you are buying medicine from a pharmacy, so if you want to buy some tablet, just you want 1 tablet, but you have to buy a strip. So it is easy for the sellers or the pharmacy people to sell strips, right? They will not sell single tablet. So you buy 1 strip with the 10 tablets or 8 tablets, it depends on the type of strip, but you will be consuming only 1 tablet. Similarly, our machines can access 4 bytes at a time, but it will be using 1 byte out of it. So for making its accessibility easy, it is allocating 4 bytes for each member. So total is 12 bytes. If you take float, then it will take greater number of bytes, right? Definitely. Don't say that again, sir, it is not taking 4 bytes, it is taking extra. So definitely it depends on the size of the data type. But for character, instead of taking 1 bytes, it will take a nearest bigger size, that is integer. So it is taking 12. And this adjustment in the memory is called as padding. It is called as padding. So inside structures, padding of memory is done. Means it will take extra memory, right? Actual size of a structure is 9 bytes, but it will take 3 bytes extra so that it is easy for our machine, that is processor, to read the entire structure at once. Then later on, it will discard last 3 bytes, right? First 4 for this one, next 4 for this one, and 1 byte for this one. That's all. This was the important thing I have explained you. Now next, let us see how to access these members of a structure. So I will first of all display them, then also I will show you how to access. So instead of using printf, I will use cout. You can use anything. Now you can say the C++ program. So I will display r1.length, then NL. Alright, the next cout r1.breadth and NL. Let us run. So I should get the values 10 and 5. Yes, I got the values 10 and 5. Now next, I will change the values. How to access the members? R1 dot. See, this is a variable, normal variable. So you should use dot operator for accessing the members. Length assign 15 and R1 dot breadth assign 7. Now I am changing length and breadth. Initially it was 10 and 5. Now I have changed them to 15 and 7. So I should get the output as 15 and 7. Yes, I got the result as 15 and 7. That's it. So this is the demo of structures. So once again I repeat the things I have explained you: how to define a structure, how to declare it, and how to initialize, and explain what is padding, then how to access the members. Dot operator is used for accessing the members. So you can write down if you are opening a project of C++, you can write down the code in C style as well as C++ style. Structures are available in both the languages. So that's all in this video. I suggest you go online and practice this one. So that's all.